Okay, welcome to the tips for the 27th of February 2025. And yesterday there were a number of long shots that came up again, made it red all the way, no matter which staking approach you had used. Happens, just got to keep going. We're up to about almost 600 selections. Just hit a couple of really bad days with quite a few long shots, or a week where there's been quite a few long shots come up. It's got to keep going until you hit those good variance days. Now, a couple of things I did have a look at based on the odds that I was seeing versus the tab odds. I've put two extra columns just on this tracking sheet for had you bet a certain way to see what would happen. If you'd taken only those that had the price less than the tab, and I just used this to win $1 with capped at 100. Because it's got the divider, I haven't done the round there, but it's about $35 in profit. And if you'd stuck to those that were within the tab price times, or adding on an extra 10% to the tab price, which I know isn't the best way to do it. You could stick to a percentage, like, add 1% probability to the win rate to work it out. But just doing quick and dirty numbers here, if you were within the price plus 10%, it's up $15. So just a couple of things there that show if you're going to be doing this at all odds, it's definitely very price sensitive. When we did the long shots last year, we were using essentially these approaches. The one I think is 100 divided by price, which was not as price sensitive because you've got a set risk no matter what the odds are, and we did have an edge at those long shots. So doing it at all of the odds ranges, just we're getting hit by a few of those selections that have gone off at pretty good prices, comparable to what their tab rating or initial tab price was. So maybe there's something there as well. Looking at horses which are up in class that have been dismissed by the public, and you're getting good value on Betfair for those. So I've got all the figures there to work that out. So maybe that's something we could have a bit of a look at as well. So going to leave it talking about this for now. I'm going to jump into the selections. Let's have a quick look at where those losses were yesterday. So we're on the 26th yesterday. Just get down to it. So we had one at Rosehill that went off at $75. The tab price was $21. We had one win at Doomben that went off at $24.47. That had the tab price at $12. Now, both of those didn't have the stars on it, so I kind of expected that there was a chance. But this one here did have the stars on it, and it was number 12, Yeah Nah, at Port Lincoln in race 4. It went off at $70 instead of $51. So that's not a huge increase over the 51. It still is a long shot coming in, but not as large an increase where some of the, like this one, had actually doubled in price. Okay, so let's jump into today's selections. So starting off at Wyong, let's zoom in there a bit. So at Wyong, we've got a short one there in race 5, number 2, Coastal Groove at $9. We also have one that I've starred in race 5, number 9, Oakfield Echidna at $34. The rest are fairly long at Wyong. Looking at Armadale now, we have in race 1, Northern Boogie at $8. And I have starred number 10 in race 4, My Gem, at $41. Number 18 in race 5, Salt City, at $81. We've also got a short one in race 7, number 7 Mazida at $6. Then we jump to Pakenham, not much happening there. Race 1, we've got a $9 chance there with Gypsy Cove at $3. And then we got a few starts. So race 1, number 1, Amma Washer at $26 is a star selection. Number 5, Kirkliston Classic is at $41 and starred. Then we jump to race 5, number 16, Palantino Heights at $34 with stars. Race 7, number 12, Copthorne at $151 starred. And race 8, number 12, Stella by Starlight at $101, which is starred. Then we jump to Kyneton, which has quite a few selections there. Race 1, we've got a short one there at $9 with Tuscaloosa Chief, number 14. Then we've got a starred one in race 2, number 13, Hayatsuru, number 81. Then we've got an $11 chance in race 3, number 13, Naina. And number 18, Last Piece, is a starred selection at $151. Then we've got a few starred selections in race 4. There's number 9, Mattermost at $21, number 8, Magnificent Miss at $26, and the name's Beale at $151. And number 15, Red Zinnia at $151. Race 5, we've got number 18, Starred Goldwyn at $126. The rest are looking pretty much like long shots, and I haven't starred any there. Jumping down to Townsville, we've got a short one with Mr. Gigolo in race 2, number 3 at $9.50. And we've got a star on number 12 in race 6, Love on Sunday at $151. But that is pretty much it at Townsville, not much happening there. And then the last meeting of the day is Bunbury. We've got a couple of short ones in race 3. I think race 3's got all but 2 horses. It may be a couple more than that, but there's a very short price favourite there at $1.40. If the $1.40 favourite wins, we do quite well. If one of these wins, obviously not so well. So we've got a couple of shortish ones at $7 and $7.50 with numbers 2, Arnold, and number 6, Claire Ann. Number 7, Denali Girl, is only at $10 as well. Then we've got those that have starred, which is number 5, Willia Brupp at $71, Bondi King, number 4, at $101, and Fedora Girl, number 11, at $101. Then we have race 5, number 6, Star Muse, there at $151. That's also been starred. So that's it for today. Hopefully we go better and start to recover some of these losses from the week. We're starting to get up to a number of selections now where we can start looking at what we can do to make this profitable, but looking at it, it's going to be restricting it in price to what the TAB there has, or restricting it to within a level of that price. It looks like their initial ratings are pretty good, seem to be fairly accurate, and if you're laying below those prices, you're probably going to be making a profit. Okay, I'll leave it there. Good luck if you're having a bet today. Hopefully we get a good run for the day, and I will get some selections out again tomorrow. So thanks for watching.